Have you ever been living your normal, everyday life? Same routines, same plans, same quiet rhythm. And suddenly, something happens. One moment, one person, one spark that flips everything upside down. Something that makes you change your goals, change your path, change the entire direction of your life. Just because of that one moment. And then, the worst part, after you give it all your hope, all your energy, all your heart, it disappoints you. It leaves you standing there, empty-handed, embarrassed, forced to return to the same life you thought you had already outgrown. You know that feeling? This boy felt it too. And that boy was me. I grew up on a quiet, shadowy street in Dublin, a place where the houses felt old, tired, and always half asleep. But in that dull neighborhood, there was one thing, one bright spark, that made my heart beat a little faster. It was her. The girl who lived across the street. I didn't really know her. We hardly spoke. But every time she stepped outside, it felt like the entire street lit up. Her voice, her movement, even the way she held her school books. I noticed everything. And yet, she barely knew I existed. Still, I watched from a distance, quiet, patient, hoping, foolishly, that one day she might look back. And one day, she did. It was late afternoon. The winter sun was already fading into the grey Dublin sky. She walked toward me, slowly, carefully, as if she had something she wanted to say. "Are you going to Araby?" She asked softly. Araby, the bazaar, a place I had only heard about, a place that sounded exotic, magical, nothing like our street. I don't know, I whispered. She sighed, and her eyes drifted away. I wish I could go, but I can't. There's school, and no one to take me. Then she looked at me again. If you go, will you bring me something? Bring her something? A gift? From Araby? My heart felt like it was on fire. Yes, I told her. I'll bring you something. She smiled, just a small smile. But it was enough to make me believe I could do anything from that moment. Araby became my mission, my destiny, my chance to prove something, to her, and to myself. The days that followed felt endless. I couldn't concentrate on school. I couldn't sleep. Everything inside me was waiting for Saturday night, the night of Araby. But the world seemed determined to stop me. My uncle came home late, very late, and without money, I couldn't go. I waited in the dark hallway for him, my heart pounding each time the clock ticked. Minutes felt like hours. Hours felt like years. Finally, just when I thought all hope was gone, he walked through the door. "Oh, Araby, you say." He fumbled in his pockets, finally handing me the money. "Don't be too late." I ran. Through the cold, through the shadows, through the narrow streets of Dublin. Nothing was going to stop me now. But the later it got, the darker the city became, and the quieter my hope grew. When I reached the bazaar, it wasn't what I expected. From outside, it looked tired, dim, almost empty. Inside, most of the stalls were already closing, metal shutters echoing as they slammed shut. The lights flickered weakly above my head. This was Araby, this place of mystery and wonder. This was supposed to be the magic I'd bring back to her. I walked deeper inside, searching for something, anything, that I could give her. And then I heard voices, a group of sellers laughing together, not at me, but worse, ignoring me completely. I stepped toward a stall. A woman looked at me, bored and impatient. "Do you want something or not?" Her tone cut sharp through the air. I looked around. The cheap trinkets, the dusty vases, the plastic flowers. None of it meant anything. None of it felt worthy. None of it felt like her. And then the lights began to dim. For the last time. I stood there, frozen. The doors closing around me. The laughter fading. The shadows swallowing the last bits of light. And in that moment, I realized something painful. I hadn't come here for her. Not really. I had come here for a dream I built out of loneliness, hope, and childish imagination. But Araby showed me the truth. There was no magic, no destiny, no promised moment of love, just reality, cold, plain, indifferent. I clenched my fists, feeling the heat rise to my eyes. I had been a fool, blind to the truth, lost in my own illusions. I walked out of the bazaar empty-handed, empty-hearted. On the dark street, with the world silent around me, I finally understood. I wasn't a boy in love. I was a boy dreaming. And dreams, sometimes, hurt more than reality itself. That night, in the shadow of Araby, I felt myself grow older. Not stronger, just older. And that was the end of my first love. A love that never really began. A love that lived only in my mind and died in the darkness of Araby.